Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Discriminating Gamer and another unboxing video. Today we are bringing you Finspan. Now this is a wingspan game, okay? This is by Stomemaier Games, and it looks like of course they're going to have the Automa factory is going to have their solo mode in there, okay? And this is just another version of the wingspan game. Now wingspan was a fun game, I liked it. Wormspan came out, I loved Wormspan. I thought that was a better game. Myself, there was a lot more to it that I really liked, but I'm really curious what this Finspan brings. Okay, so we have birds, we have dragons, and now we got fish. Not a fisherman, but I do like fish, and I like looking at all these different other fish. So I'm really curious to see what's different and what's new in this version of the game. Now, this is for 1 to 5 players, ages 10 and up, in 45 minutes to an hour. That's the nice thing I like about these games. They're not super long games. Okay, and as I said, Stomemaier Games. Now, this game is designed by David Gordon and Michael O'Connell. And artwork is going to be by Ana Maria Martinez, Catalina Martinez, and Mesa Schumacher. I hope I got that right. With support from Natalia Rojas and developed by Elizabeth Hargrave. I think she did the original game. But the artwork, from what I've seen, this just looks absolutely phenomenal. Got to give all the artists their credit. I mean, they work really hard on the art on these games, and yeah, they need all the credit they can get as well. So, what are we going to get inside this game? Oh, I think we're going to get some good stuff. Okay, the Wormspan really surprised me on how much I liked it, and I think this one here is going to do the same. I think I'm going to like this one as well. Okay, so inside this box, first thing we're going to get is we are going to get, looks like a rules book. Okay, might be about, 12 pages. Back of the book, okay, the ability iconography. Not a lot. I like that. Okay. Anytime we can get not a ton of iconography is good. Now, here's all of our components we're going to get in the game. Our overview and goal of the game right up on the front. Perfect. Okay. Simple setup. Excuse me. We're going to have some player setup, and this is what your area is going to look like. Now, let's see. So, make sure I got everything in here, and we'll get it centered a little bit better for you. Not a lot of gloss to these rulebooks. I like it when the rulebooks aren't glossy. I can see them better. Okay, we don't get glares and everything. Fish card anatomy. Oh, great white shark. See, I love seeing all the different fish. Okay, that's the one thing. I'm not a fisherman, but I love seeing all the different fish. Okay, I want to see what these deep sea ones. Those are the ones I want to see. What are the anglers and all those things like that. Okay, end of the week, end of the game. Important school tokens. Oh yes, well, okay, not kids going to school, but your fish schools. All right, tags, other icons. And there you go. Okay, now, we're also going to get the Nautama, because Nautilus, okay, bad joke. Yeah, okay. We know. You guys like your bad jokes. If you're watching anything on this channel, you love your bad jokes. And you're probably killing me because I don't do them on these unboxing videos, but that's all right. Now, here's the setup if you want to do the Automa. Okay, all right. Here's your Automa turn. Playing a fish card per round. I never played Wormspan solo, so I can't tell you how that one played. I've only played it, I think 3-player. Every time I've played it, I think it's always been 3-player, but that's cool looking. All right, and there you go. So that's going to be your solo rules. Now, what else are we going to get inside this box? Let's see. We are going to get a spacer board, okay, which we'll definitely make sure we get that back in there. We are going to get, those are heavy boards. We are going to get a nice tray. Let's see if we can get this thing opened up. Okay, and inside of here, we're going to get our nice little wooden components for all of our players. We'll just pull a couple of those out. These are nice our little wooden fisherman people. Okay, little marker there. Yeah, so those look good. Those look good. I like them. Good colors. Okay, I like that little pink guy right there. That's really cool looking too. Okay, the tray's got a nice little slope to it, so you can easily reach in and grab stuff out of there. Okay, he's just going to go in here. Now, this is what I want to look at. I want to look at these cards. I think it's cool how they wrap these little cards up. Although, this is going to get destroyed and never to be wrapped in this again. But, let's see. What do our little fishies look like? Looks like we have a couple different types of cards here. So, those might be some gold cards. Let's pull those off to the side. All right, so what do we have? Okay, we'll go through all these cards. Pause if you want to spend a little more time on them, okay, and take a look at them. I'm going to try to keep my fingers, oh yeah, look at that anglerfish. I'm going to try to keep my fingers off all the good stuff, but the problem is it's really hard to do because there's stuff all over the place on here, and I don't want to knock them all over the place. But I'm just want to take a look at all these guys. I'm going to go back and I'm going to look at all the other stuff later. The leafy seed. Oh man, I tell you, boy, they did their homework on some of these, didn't they? The shark sucker. Yeah, the shark sucker. Can't say that one. All right. Mahi mahi. I actually like mahi mahi. That's good. Oh, it's good stuff. All right. The scorpion fish. Well, he's cool looking. Oh, the pufferfish. Yeah. The sardine. The paint spot. Yeah. Well, I tell you, I catch the names of these just a little bit too late. The pelican eel. Interesting. Boy, there are some. I will tell you, man, there are some unique fish. And the cool thing about this game, man, I'll tell you, you can theme this thing so many different directions. I mean, all you got to do is come up with something. The next they're going to make one out of from bees or something like that. You can just think of every different version of this game that could possibly come out. Just think of a species that has multiple hundreds of variety, and you can do that with. But you better make sure the variety is really different, because I'm pretty sure multiple hundreds of bees, you're not going to get a whole lot of difference between them. But then again, I could be wrong. I don't know a lot about bees. I just know I don't like it when they sting me. All right. The tropical two-winged flying fish. The whale. Boy, he's interesting. Boy, I've never heard of a lot of these. There's some really interesting ones. All right. The yellow boxfish and the yellowtail snapper. Okay, those are really cool. And all right, what do we got here? So look, these are going to be, all right, I think these are, yeah, I honestly, it's been a while since I played even Wormspan. I can't remember what these are. You guys could probably tell me what those things are. So I'm just going to show you what they are, and we're going to go with that for right now. Okay, but maybe they're for the autonoma, Nautoma, the Nautoma. Maybe that's what they're there for. Okay, and what are we going to get here? We're going to get a bunch more fish, and then we're going to get more of those cards, which those are Nautoma cards, and I just threw some of these in the garbage. All right, okay, let's go back to these. All right, again, pause if you want to look at these a little bit longer, okay? But they are some, oh man, see, these are really cool. The artwork is really good on these, okay? The orange ruffy. Okay. Try to keep my fingers again off as much as I can. I can't promise anything. We've seen a couple different anglers in here, I noticed. Okay, the spiderfish. At least he doesn't have 8 legs. All right. The carpentry fish. That's carpet fish. Oh, okay. I was in carpentry fish. Is that fish going to come up and, if you got a little beach house in Maui or something like that, he's going to come work on your deck for you if you need him to? Okay, I know. All right. Oh, see, this is why you don't want to go super deep in the water. But then again, he might be like a really super tiny fish too. But then again, I would go down there and he'd be like 15 feet long and he would just swallow me whole. The hagfish. The black, oh man. These are some, boy, they picked some just ugly little things, didn't they? Whew. But these are cool. I'll tell you what, man. This game, everything on, these cards do so much and there's so much on it. It does look interesting. It really does. Okay. I'm actually really excited to see how this one plays out. So, and whereas I know in, was it Wormspan, you went down the caves and you went deeper in the cave. This one here, I'm guessing your little guys are going to go deeper down into the water and see how far down you can go. And he is cool looking. Okay. So it's, yeah. I mean, it's really neat. I mean, they change it up. So each game does play differently, which is nice. So they're not all the same game. The false cleaner fish. You think he's going to clean for you, but then you come home and it's worse than what it was and you paid him. And then you're just sad. Okay, the giant hatchet fish. Eek. The hawkfish. Oh, now we're in our giants, man. Woo. Okay, yeah, these are the ones. Oh, the gray. Yeah, the great white. Okay, I was hoping we were going to see one of those. The land shark. Barrel eyes. Boy, he looks really weird. Blue lanternfish, the bonefish. Boy, I'm actually having fun just going through all these cards and looking at all the images. So, all right. I don't know if you're having as much fun as me. All right. Looks like we got end around scoring, okay, for the automa. All right. And there's going to be the other side on his turn. That's what's going to happen. All right. And let's see. These are going to be, oh, your achievements. So what do we got? Let's flip these over. So week 1, calm difficulty. Those are your achievements. All right. What's the backside? And stormy difficulty. Then you got your week 2 calm. And your week 2 stormy. Get that on there for you. And then your week 3 calm. And your week 3 stormy. There you go. Okay. And then we're going to have, so these are probably going to be your automa cards. Okay, on what they're going to do. Okay, I'm not really sure what those other cards were, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. There for something. Probably for some in-game scoring or something along those lines. Okay, but that's that and that's that. All right, so now we've seen what's inside of this. I forgot, we actually have a bunch more games still inside this box, don't we? It's not just all about the cards. All right, you're going to get a nice little handy-dandy score pad. Okay, a lot of plays on there. If you run out of that, you've played the game a lot, you definitely got your money's worth, which is fantastic. Play these games a lot. Okay, if you buy them, play them. That's what I always say. Okay, we're going to get our achievements. Side A, this is a nice cardboardy board. Cardboardy board? Yeah, okay. There you go. And that's what that one's going to look like on that side. There's your achievements for side B. Okay, looks good. Now, these are going to be, it looks like our player aids. Are these all going to be the same? They look like they're all going to be the same. Okay, so we've got their fish anatomy card. What's the fish anatomy card? What's it all going to look like? It's nice they give you 5 of these so every person has their own. Okay, you put it off to the side. Everybody knows what they're doing. You're not passing that book around. Absolutely perfect. Player aids are my favorite. I love player aids. Okay, now what do we have? We have, oh, okay, I see what we got here. Okay, let's get this box out of the way. So everybody is going to have their own player board, and your player board looks, there's your deep, and your player board looks this way. Can I turn it sideways? Can you turn your head sideways and see it? I can scroll it so it's like a tunnel. No, it doesn't look as good. Okay, so there you go. There's the top half, and there's the bottom half of the board. Okay, so everybody is going to get their own player board. There's going to be 3, 4, and there's 5. Now, I did see on the back side, look at that artwork, man. Look at that artwork. Got a little coral reef on the back side. So, you know what would be cool? I doubt this is the case. But if you were to open up all of these boards, oh, I bet that does. See how the back side of that is different? I bet if you opened up all these boards and laid them together, you would have one big giant picture. So, if you buy this game, I think you need to do that and check it all out. I am going to do that, but I'm going to do that off camera, and I'm going to see what it's going to look like, because there's absolutely no way I can get that in my camera. Now, we're going to have some tokens. Okay, so let's see what our tokens are going to be. Okay, there's the front side. Got your youngs, your small fish, probably your first player. Okay, there's your back sides of them. All right, so, oh, it looks like those are your little air bubbles, and don't know what the difference is. They're going to punch just fine, because look at it, I can't even move these without, they're really trying to fall out. Okay, and there's the backside as well. All right, and there you go. So we're going to get a couple of nice little punch boards there. And those are the tokens that are probably going to go in the center tray of this guy, probably possibly right there. All right, I am going to just stick these guys down here in the bottom for right now. I'm going to go through and I'm going to punch all this. I'm going to put everything in bags, get everything organized, get everything situated, get stuff back in these as well. Okay, we've got this little cardboard piece. It just goes right here. Technically, you can probably put all this in the bottom and the boards on top. Whatever tickles your fancy, however you want. I'm going to set these here for now, and I know that score sheet's going to go there. But what I want to do is just want to show you that everything fits back in this box. Nice and simple. And there you go. And all right, ladies and gentlemen, that is Finspan. This is the newest version of a Wingspan game that came out. I mean, Wingspan was good. Wormspan was great. What's Finspan going to be? I'm excited to play this one. I know a lot of people are excited to play this one as well. Good buzz on it. Let me know your comments down below in the bottom on what you think about all of these different Wingspan games. And as always, thank you for watching.
Please somebody help me on my feet again. And I don't know where I'm going, and I don't know where I've been.
Knock knock. Who's there? Ow.
Ow, who?
Werewolves of London.